Hello folks, and welcome to another video by 1960s and 70s Chronicles of a Golden Era. As you can see, I'm wearing my Cat Stevens Teaser and the Firecat t-shirt. And I dug this out of storage specifically to make this video. It's going to be another top 10 favorite tracks video, this one obviously about the music of Cat Stevens. Now, known as Yusuf Cat Stevens, of course. Now, I am a Yusuf Cat Stevens fan, so I know how tough this is going to be for my fellow Yusuf Cat Stevens fans. A special shout out to Chris Kamer. Chris runs the Cat Stevens Belgian fans Facebook group. Shout out also to that group and a recommendation for people to join it. It's a great group. So here's my 10. No particular order, no particular preferences, just how I wrote them down. First, All Very Young from the 1974 album Buddha and the Chocolate Box. It's a song about reminding us that life is temporary. There's no guarantee how long we get, but to live life with love, to keep love as our main motivation, and that we should carry the word of love with us when we ride the great white bird into heaven. So a spiritual, upbeat, optimistic, joyous chorus and theme to that song, which appeals to me greatly. Next one is also from Buddha and the Chocolate Box. It's Sun Sea 79. It's a song about love at first sight, but in a very deep and meaningful, poignant way. Got one of the most beautiful lines I've ever heard from any song. It says, 1,000 hours I looked in her eyes, but I still don't know what color they are. This is a love, an attraction, a connection between people that goes beyond material, physical considerations. This is a love that is spiritual, emotional, a love of two souls meeting. They say the eyes are the windows of the soul, and that line from the song captures the essence of that beautifully. Brilliant song. The next two are from the 1960s. The first one might be a surprise to some people, but it's Here Comes My Wife. It was a single from 1968. It wasn't on any album. And in fact, even as a single, I don't think it charted anywhere. But it's a very, very clever song. It's a song about a failed relationship. And we get the idea, I think, that it's a relationship that has failed because the two people in it, the husband and the wife, are from different stratas of society. The wife is from a wealthy background. You can get this from the line, her father's rich, I think a millionaire, but money doesn't make him better. It just makes him better to be there. In other words, the only value this wealthy family have is in their material possessions. It suggests that the father, in any case, values only material wealth, money, and what it can bring, and misses the point of the true essence of life, which is love. It's connection. It goes a connection that goes beyond the material, and the relationship hasn't worked out because of that. That's the essence we get from the meaning of that song, I think. The other one from the 1960s is the obvious one, I guess. It's Matthew and Son, which was a big hit single, and is from the 1967 album of the same name. This is a more brilliantly worded lyric single song than I think it's given credit for, because this was a big hit single in 1967, the height of the psychedelic era. And yet, what is this song about? It's about someone being stuck in a dead-end job that doesn't pay well, and the working conditions are poor, but is in a cycle of needing the job just to get by in daily material life, but not being happy. Not obvious hit single material to write about, but it was a big hit single, a very well-known song. That's the brilliance of it, and it's in my top 10. The next track number 5 on my list, no particular order, is a track from an album that gets um, a lot of critical bad press, and I don't know why. I really don't know why, because I love this album. The album is the 1975 album Numbers, and the track I've chosen is Jazero. And again, the theme in this track is to see past material wealth and the material things in life and to enjoy life from a non-material perspective. Enjoy life just because you're here, just because you're alive. You have life. Line from that song: I ain't got nothing, but it don't worry me. I came into this life like a free walking tree. Love the theme, and it's a jaunty paced song of optimism and enjoying life for what it is, just for the joy of being alive and seeing beyond material needs. The next two, in fact, are from the 1972 album Catch Bullet 4. The first is O Caritas. O Caritas means heart in an emotional way, to have heart, to have emotion, love again. And the song itself musically has a very traditional folky Greek sound, and the song is sung in Greek, and it describes the woes and the hardships and the wars and the strife going on in the world for humanity, and appeals to humanity's heart to overcome all this. In fact, it tells us that only by connecting with our heart or emotion or love or spirit or soul, only that will overcome the trials and the sorrows and the trauma that goes on in human life. It's a very powerful song. The next one is The Boy with the Moon and Star on His Head. Very traditional folky sound, simple acoustic guitar backing, and a folky narrative that again tells of pure love, one person for another, spontaneously and in the instant, in the moment. And the result of that is the birth of a baby born out of this union of true love, pure love. And the baby grows up knowing only love for humanity. And as an adult, people come to him for wisdom. And the line from the song says, love is all he said when asked for the ultimate wisdom, basically. The song is extremely beautiful. I think it is, in fact, my favorite. I said no particular order, but if I had to choose one favorite Cat Stevens song, I think it would be this one. The next two are from an album that is in my top 10 albums of all time. It is this album, is Teaser and the Firecat. The first one is possibly the obvious choice. It's Peace Train. One of the great love and peace anthems of all time, possibly the greatest love and peace anthem of all time. And I think everyone knows this song, it's very famous. The next one, also a very famous song, it's Moonshadow. Very clever lyric again, a hint of satire, but what a powerful message. Again, it's about appreciating life just because you're alive appreciating the benefits of being alive and being human and having all the emotions and the non-material joys of being alive and being human. And it describes various setbacks and hardships, like I say, in a kind of satirical way. But the message is always see the good side, always see the benefit. There is good in everything. And ultimately, the ultimate purpose in life is a good purpose. We're living to experience life here on this earth, but always see the good side of things because the ultimate essence of life is good. And a very beautiful song. The last on the list, but not least, of course, is from the 1970 album Tea for the Tillerman. What track do I choose from that? Well, I've chosen Where Do the Children Play, which is one of many eco-warning songs from our era. Where Do the Children Play celebrates human technology, human science, the advances we've made in knowledge and making life easier, but also cries out a warning that then, and I have to say now as well, we're not making these advances. We're not producing this technology. We're not doing this building with respect to the natural world, to the ecosystem, to the environment. And that's what this song is about. We have to find a way to use our technology, use our scientific advances, but at the same time, have a balance with nature so that we retain the natural world and remind ourselves that we are part of that. We are not part of a technologically manufactured world, we're part of the natural world. And our advances, our technology, should respect that and work in balance, in harmony with that. And in fact, really should favour the natural world and the retention and maintenance and care of that. Song title, Where Do the Children Play? Once you've built on every scrap of land, you've concreted over this, you've built highways and roads there, where do the children play? Because play is the true joy of being alive. And that's what the song is about. And it is a very beautiful and very poignant and powerful song. So that's my 10. And I'm going to ask you for your 10 favourites Yusuf Cat Stevens tracks. All that remains is for me to say thank you for watching and listening. Please leave comments on the YouTube channel, on the YouTube video, also on Facebook when I post it there. Like the video, share the video. And I'm going to do my pointy downy thing. I'm going to make that my catchphrase, the pointy downy thing, which means I'm pointing here to the subscribe button on the YouTube video. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's much appreciated, folks. We're making progress there. And I'll leave you with this good fun task and say thanks again. I will see you next time.